Cool. So now that we've talked about burst management, do you want to talk a little bit about the combo system?
Oh, sure, sure. This game is, the combos are very simple. They don't require much in the way of linking. There's not too many links. I mean, there are links, and they're usually useful if you can land them. But most of the game is uses a kind of like what's called a Gatling system, or in this they call it a P combos, I think, in this game for persona combos. And basically, it's just like you just chain together normals like that into a special. All the normals can cancel into other normals that are usually of higher strength. The exception is sometimes, like this game is weird, like Yosuke can cancel his crouching C, which is obviously a very heavy hit, into his standing B or his crouching B. And so there's certain C's that can be canceled into B's. Sometimes certain C's can be canceled into sweeps, like that. Other C's won't, like that doesn't cancel into a sweep. Doesn't cancel into his B either. Some of the, usually like, okay, we know how like A and B are like your actual guy attacks. A lot of the D attacks in this game create so much frame advantage that you can combo after them. That's an invalid combo, but the actual launch hit, you can easily combo off of this Yosuke's DD, and I'm dropping it like every time. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, I can combo into his jumping A and then do other stuff afterwards.
Now you mentioned earlier about an invalid combo.
Oh, right. Let's go. We can talk about those. Okay. Well, shit. I think we've had plenty of examples, but okay. So see how it's the combo meter is always red, right? The number is red. If you do an invalid combo, it'll actually. Oh man, of course. Okay, let's see. What's an invalid combo I could do? No. Okay, that just does one hit. It's usually like. Okay, there we go. It's usually a situation where the opponent could have teched out of it, but then the opponent did not tech in that scenario. So you can actually continue your combo in these scenarios. There are tech traps in this game. If someone techs at a certain point, they're vulnerable to certain things. Like for example, Elizabeth players, their jumping D is a unblockable attack, but if they're in hit stun, it won't land. But they can tech right into it, and then so some Elizabeth players will end like their air combo with like a weak attack to bait a tech, and then do their D, jumping D, and it'll eat the guy into a reset because you can combo off of that D throw.
So in that situation, it would be better to just
eat
not
the invalid combo. Yes, exactly.
Now, do you know what the numbers mean during the combo?
Oh yeah. Okay, so
like that 180. What is that? Oh, I know that's the damage. Okay.
There's also another interesting little tidbit about the game is there's that little blue bar. Do you see the blue bar below it? That's the amount of hit stun that you are in. And so like big heavy moves, it'll be much like that was about halfway across it, whereas a little jab will give you like much less. Or a counter hit, for example, will give you tons of, like let's say a fatal counter, it was like full.
Yeah.
It's pretty much full. And like, so it's just indicative of, the game's telling you how much hit stun you're in. To be honest, it's kind of their arcs being nice and telling you, like obviously you could just experiment in practice mode and find out for yourself, but it's just cool to know that there's like, oh, okay, that move has a lot of hit stun in this scenario or whatever.
Gotcha.
What other? But yeah, like if you do an invalid, it'll also have like a little like no thing, and then it'll have the number of the hit that was invalid as well. If that makes sense. So what was it? Like that? It's the second hit, right? So the yellow means no on the second hit. Even let's say you do multiple invalid combos, it'll keep chaining them in there. Like it'll list each time it's an invalid combo. So.